Hello. Welcome to Mass Debaters. My name is DeAndre Robinson. These are my friends. Say good. Hello, friends.
Hello, my name is Evan Hamataki. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this is your boy CJ, aka the Prince of the Pelvic Thrust.
Hi, friends. This is Cam. I am probably going to be annoying this episode, but be ready for the word iconic coming to you in episode soon.
Not gonna lie, I was really. I'm not gonna lie. I wrote that down on my paper that Cam will say iconic a lot. All right, so this is Mass Debaters, the show of comedic debates. We'll be debating the most unlikely of topics, just like the three topics we have today. So, topic number one is the best Kevin Hart role, not movie. Role.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan at all.
It seems like Philadelphia blasphemy.
Don't know that there's a lot.
It's really not.
There's a lot of people that love that like Kevin Hart.
Wow.
There's a lot of people.
Really, people don't back shit like unless they mean it. Like it's not just like, oh, you're from here, so you got it.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan at all. Like I said in the past video, as soon as he went Hollywood, he just.
As a lot of people do.
Yeah. So we did a role because I didn't pick a Kevin Hart movie. I don't like Kevin Hart movies. However, I'm not gonna lie though. Where's that? I do have an honorable mention though. So honorable mentions for his roles. So honorable mention is 40-year-old virgin.
I forgot using it.
About Last Night. Which a lot of people don't know about that movie. That movie was fucking. He's hilarious in that movie. I'll give him that. That shit was funny. A lot of people don't know this movie too, but 35 and Ticking. 35 and Ticking. He had to. His job was to go to the sperm bank and masturbate all the time. So it was hilarious, and he was dating Megan Good, which was Megan Good. The fourth one is the very, very first Kevin Hart starring role, and that's Paper Soldiers. A lot of people don't know what Paper Soldiers are. If you haven't seen that shit, it's hilarious. It's with Beanie Siegel, the most of Rock Nation. He goes around and rob people's homes. So that's Paper Soldiers. My role is Kevin Hart by J. Cole. Is the video. Now, here's the thing. I already know I'm going to come in last place with this, and I'm okay with that. However, the only reason why I picked Kevin's Hart for his best role, because literally every last single movie that Kevin Hart's in now, he plays like a punk or a bitch. He does.
Have you seen him in real life, though?
Yes, I have.
You gotta play what you know.
So it doesn't really matter. But listen, so he didn't play that and that much in Paper Soldiers. He didn't play that much in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He didn't play a bitch in 35 and Ticking. Most of the shit is him screaming, and him acting like a little bitch. Him acting like a little bitch.
That was a pretty good impression.
That was good.
So that shit gets fucking tiring. So I picked Kevin's Hart because that showed the a different side of Kevin Hart. It showed like a different role of Kevin Hart. He fucked up. So everybody know that he fucked up. He cheated on his wife. He had sex tapes and shit like that. And he actually so when J. Cole made this song, he actually asked J. Cole to do this video. J. Cole directed it. Parker directed this video, and it showed like a real side of being a celebrity. Now, again, here at Mass Debaters, I don't know how famous we will get off this show. However, if somehow we do get famous, you will have motherfuckers throwing shit at you, like throwing pussy and throwing dick at you. This was a video about some true shit. This was a video about motherfuckers just throwing in at Kevin Hart and him choosing to be with his family.
The life on the road is a struggle for a lot of people.
He wasn't even on the road. He went to the grocery store. He got a stroller for his kid. He was trying to make another deal. Like he was just trying to be him, and then people were just throwing at him. So this is with the reason why I picked this role. All right. Again, I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, but I respect Kevin Hart for this role. I respect Kevin Hart for asking for this. I respect Kevin Hart for doing this. All right. With that being said, Cam, you first.
This video is bullshit.
Wow.
How you gonna pass on a pussy in the music video, but not in real life? Sir, if this is what your life was like, it would have been you cheating. You did it because you were trying to redeem yourself. And I understand that, but I'm not giving you credit for it. You the one that fucked up. You don't have no points for this shit. If you were like, and this wasn't after the first cheating scandal. Oh, he learned his lesson. It was after the second one. He did whatever he had to do to keep his wife. And I respect that. You do have to do what you got to do. If you got to be in a music video, if you got to eat some ass, if you got to babysit the kids. So, I mean, like, overall, like, kudos to him for doing what he got to do to repair his relationship. But you don't get credit for doing what you had to do because you put yourself in that situation. Like,
so I have a question, though. So are you faulting him for trying to fix it, or are you faulting him because he did it? Because he did it before.
I'm not necessarily faulting him for anything, but that's kind of my point. Like, you didn't do it because you wanted to just show people how tough it is. You low-key did it because you got caught, like, fucking up again. Like, so it's just like, I don't give you credit for doing what you had to do if you are the reason you had to do it. Like, you put yourself in this situation. So it's almost like the teacher being like, praising you for doing the extra credit when you missed the homework the first time. This is extra credit because you missed the homework the first time. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not praising you for that. Now, if you had been a straight A student and did the extra credit, A++ to you. Kudos to you. Honor roll to you. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of just like you just getting yourself back to where you should have been.
So I understand what you're saying from afar, but I just feel like again, I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, so I'm not trying to defend this motherfucker. All I'm saying is that like I don't want to fault him. I'm not faulting, but I don't want to take away that he tried after, like, maybe he turned a new leaf, like just like the non-straight student, he probably did turn in the extra credit. However, after the homework after that, and for the rest of the year, he probably turned that shit around. So we don't actually know what was going on. Don't do that face, because we don't know Kevin Hart right like that. All right, CJ's on you, Kevin Hart.
All right, yeah, all right, yeah, this is a bullshit ass answer. Fucking no. Like, how you gonna say it's the best performance? Man? Like, this was like hardly any performance at all. Like, the big dude in the bathroom gave a better performance. Like, this whole
suspect too, because again,
yeah,
don't all those stars. You want to come right next to me, man? Don't do that. Like, I'll be pissed. I'll be mad as shit.
But what you gonna say to him though? He big as shit with his dick out.
I don't give a well. That's
no, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think there was. He hardly did any actual performing at all. And then, like, at the same time, at the end of the video, it just cut off. I was kind of confused. I was expecting more. I was like, is that it? It kind of actually frustrated me. So, I was completely disappointed in this one.
All right, Evans, are you?
This is a boring ass video. It's not my favorite song by J. Cole. It's not even my favorite role by Kevin Hart in a music video. Y'all seen that music video Earth by Lil Dicky? He comes out, I'm Kanye West. Oh my God. He has like 4 words and it's better than this entire video. With that being said, I don't like this. I feel like the video would have been a lot better if it was J. Cole. That being said, when it comes to Kevin Hart and musical adventures, I only care about 2 things, and they're all the same. It's chocolate, dropper.
Jesus Christ.
Okay? For those who don't know, that's Kevin Hart's dumbass rap persona. But with that being said, I'm not going to waste anyone else's time talking about a music video. So, that sucked.
With that being said, Cam's on you.
Alrighty. going to start with my honorable mentions. But of course, I had to put Think Like a Man out there. Both 1 and 2. Also, Ride Along, both 1 and 2. Yeah. With all of that being said, my choice is Get Hard. We kind of already know, like, especially now in Kevin Hart's career, kind of what we're getting when he's in a movie. It's not like he's got a whole lot of range right now. With that being said, Get Hard was like essentially the first one that comes to mind where I know I was like legit laughing my ass off. And so I had to make it my number 1 choice. Like, because there were other movies that came to mind, but I realized that I liked them more for the other characters and not really Kevin. And so I had to like knock a couple off of the list. And so when I got down to it, I ended up being Get Hard.
I did not like this movie because of Kevin Hart at all. So let's say this. First of all, the first part of this movie pissed me the fuck off. Like,
I thought you were about to go off about this.
Yeah, I was. So me and Kim had a conversation a couple days ago on the phone, and I was like, "Listen, why you pick this fucking movie, yo?" Like, I was like, this first part.
It's about his role and not about the overall movie.
So
focus.
Okay, so I want to talk about the movie first. So get to the movie. The first part of the movie. Listen, the whole white privilege shit, that shit, that shit that hurt the heart real. I wanted to punch the shit out of Will Ferrell, like Will Ferrell and his quote unquote evil ass stepdad. I wanted to. He said when he said the Donald Trump shit. We said, yeah, I built this all from my bare hands and a $6 million loan from my dad. So what the fuck? So that pissed me off. And then what pissed me off too was it was too much Will Ferrell's ass in the first part of the movie. Like it was so much of Will Ferrell's ass in his first part of this goddamn movie.
Yeah, if Will Ferrell's in the movie, he probably gonna show his ass.
Oh my God, I was happy as hell when Will Ferrell got arrested. I mean, I saw the movie. I watched it again over the week, and I watched it before. However, I was super happy when this motherfucker got arrested, man.
All right, so his fiance was a bitch.
Yeah, don't talk about Alison Brie like that either.
Yeah, Alison Brie. Oof.
Yeah, don't talk about her like that.
So I'm not
girl.
I thought
Annie.
I thought that Kevin Hart's wife in that movie looked better and was better than Alison Brie. Yeah, I hands down.
Oh yeah.
A strong. I love the strong black woman role, and she didn't play that shit when he called her a bitch and he smacked the shit out of her. I love that shit. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, she let him have it.
This movie reminded me of Trading Places. The overall term reminded me of Trading Places. If you ever watched Trading Places, this is an Eddie Murphy movie. Eddie Murphy with Dan Aykroyd, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. White privileged guy.
Curtis.
Yeah. White privileged guy. Go to prison. Got to find a way to get his money back from the help of a black guy that's not doing so well. Yeah. So, with this being said, like Kevin Hart, I mean, he was the co-star of this movie. However, he wasn't the best part of this movie. Like I don't remember a lot of memorable things about Kevin Hart outside him getting slapped, or him doing the best scene was him doing the 4 rows of the Latinx guy, the black guy, and the gay guy in the yard. Besides that, he wasn't that good in this role, at all. All right, CJ's on you.
All right, yeah, I completely agree. You know, I thought this was just an unfortunate choice because, yeah, with co-starring with Will Ferrell, it's kind of hard to fucking like break out and and show your actual performance because he stole like every scene. But and even with the scenes that Kevin Hart were in by himself or without any other people, it was how his performance was a little lackluster. It was just a little bit of the same old thing. But alongside Will Ferrell though, he did nothing. No, he barely held his own, I think. So like Will Ferrell Will Ferrell just stole the show. Especially if you told fucking that bitch, you got a fucking white girl ass. that happy. I'm sorry if that happy fucking died. Like no, it's like no. Yeah. Will Ferrell on that movie. Kevin Hart was barely in it.
I don't like this movie. It's not necessarily Kevin Hart. It's not necessarily Will Ferrell. Don't ever put them in a movie together again. It's just there's something about this movie that kind of just like irritates me. You know, and I can't put my finger on it. I can't say it's one particular person or one particular scene or the whole movie in general. But the only thing that saves this movie for me is Allison Brie. As CJ knows, that's my girl. Anyways,
Brie,
it just wasn't a good movie to me, and I can't. Nothing really about it saves it other than Allison Brie. So that's what I'm saying.
All the white people were evil. The movie I chose was Night School. All right, and I'll tell you why. The movie's fucking hilarious. Like both Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish did great performances. Yeah, this is actually one of the bigger roles for Tiffany Haddish too. Which, right? Shout out to Tiffany Haddish. Hey boo, how you doing? All right. Anyways, no, the movie is not just funny, but it also has a message. Yeah, he plays like a high school dropout who later goes back and tries to get his GED, and even come to find out he has a shitload of learning disabilities. I think he played that role amazingly. He actually seems like a person that would have that shit. So he did. No, I'm saying he did a great performance. And the thing is, man, this character, fucking battled through all that shit and eventually overcame. He failed like a few times, but he eventually overcame that shit. Yeah, but yeah, he eventually overcame that shit though. So it's a good, funny movie with a message, and I think he did a great performance.
All right, Evans, on you.
This is one of my. I do like this movie. There's one thing about this movie I cannot stand, and y'all gonna hate me for it. Can't stand Tiffany Haddish. It's not that I don't think she's funny. I just don't like her in this movie particularly. I do think Tiffany Haddish is a very funny woman. I just, for some reason, the character she was playing is like, it just wasn't right for me. I felt like she honestly should have been his wife and like kicking his ass for not finishing the first time and all this stuff. Like, it's just, it was a good movie. It was funny. Kevin Hart in particular, like CJ said, actually plays this role really well because it kind of plays into what Dre said, where he plays a punk, and he was a punk in high school, and he's trying to act like a big shot. It's been a while since I've seen Night School, but correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the restaurant he works at? It's a chicken restaurant, correct?
Church chicken.
Church chicken.
How fucked up is that the black man ends up working at a chicken restaurant? Like, goddamn! Like,
it's a Christian chicken restaurant, though.
Right next to a strip club, too.
Yes.
So, it had its funny moments. Like I said, it's got a good supporting cast of characters, and the story is cool. I mean, it's never too late to finish. You just got to make sure you get the damn job done, or just finish in the first place.
Yeah.
All right. So it's on me, and this wasn't a bad movie. Unlike Evan, I like Tiffany Haddish. Not her stand-up, but her roles and stuff like Night School, Girls Trip, and
fuck yes,
and the Real Husbands of Hollywood, because she was in that as well. Like she's hilarious. Outside her stand-ups, and also shout out to Tiffany Haddish because she was in foster care too, and she was open about that. So shout out to her as well. However, I don't actually think that Kevin Hart was actually funny in this movie. Like Kevin Hart's in this movie again, just like the other Get Hard. He's in this movie, but he's not the funny his supporting cast is actually funnier than him. However, I'm not a big fan of the black voice principle. I wasn't a big fan of that. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Even before watching this movie, I didn't know that we had a black voice. I just thought we had a voice. I mean, shit. But when he did it, I had to check myself. Like, shit, maybe we do. So so I wasn't making fun of that. I like how real it was, though. I like how real it was. Like it took him 4 tries to pass the GED test. So shout out to that. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a bad movie. However, I don't think that Kevin Hart's role in this movie was that good.
When I think of Night School, I think of Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was super funny in this to me. Somebody having to take you into a ring and knock you the hell out to make you learn. It's the best kind of teacher, going all the way.
I was trying to bring that. I didn't want to bring that up at all. Yeah, he got his hands full.
Like, because you're an adult, like we could do this different than the regular high school. I definitely agree that a lot of some of the supporting characters were sometimes funnier than Kevin Hart, but that tends to be an issue that's just in his movies all along. Kevin Hart is like this really good ingredient that you can't use by itself. Like it has to have, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you can't just put onion powder in your
like my Gibbs,
or you like it has to go with other things, and then together it can be great. And so, yeah, like, but shout out to Tiffany Haddish though.
All right, Evans, on you.
My pick is actually one of Kevin Hart's earlier roles, and I actually got a couple honorable mentions now that I think about it. Because people don't like the later versions of it. I loved his his little short appearances in Scary Movie 3, where he was the hype man for Anthony Anderson. I also like Central Intelligence. I wasn't against it, but that's mainly because I like him and The Rock together. I also I'm a parent, so Secret Life of Pets, where he's the voice of the little rabbit. And then
I forgot about that.
My second favorite Kevin Hart movie of all time is The Wedding Ringer. Because I really enjoy even though he's comedic, he has the serious side to him, kind of like with Night School, where, he ends up, developing a genuine friendship with the dude he's trying to help, which whoever came up with the idea of being the wedding ringer, like, dude, that's a fucking money-making idea for people who don't have friends. With that being said, my pick is the earliest on this list, actually. My favorite Kevin Hart role and favorite Kevin Hart movie, period, is Soul Plane. Soul Plane, for one, has a fan-fucking-tastic cast. It was one of the funniest movies I'd ever seen. It came out in 2004. So it's like I was watching it because I'm young. It was in middle school. Like, I saw this movie, so it's got Kevin Hart, Method Man, Snoop Dogg. It's got fucking Monique. It's got D.L. Hughley. It's such a funny movie. There's so many good laughable moments for me. When Method Man does his little eyebrow that, or when the plane comes out with hydraulics, or fucking when Monique and fucking what's her face are giving Kevin Hart shit, and I'm like, oh, that is the owner. Oh, it's just such a funny movie. And for me to be able to pick one of his earlier ones, it's nice for me, because that was, even though, he was still known, he wasn't like the Kevin Hart yet. So just a funny movie overall, and a very good role for me for Kevin Hart.
All right, Cam, you're first.
Okay, so I feel like Soul Plane is one of those like it's that time of the episode. It's like one of those, it's on the list of iconic Black movies. It's low, it's not high, but it's on the list. Reasons that Evan said. The cast is star-studded, awesome Black cast, a lot of hilarious moments, a lot of accurate Black moments, which is what we do in our movies anyway. But I don't credit Kevin Hart for it, because they really could have casted any other Black man, and the movie would have just been the exact same way. All of the great moments when I think of Soul Plane not one comes from Kevin Hart. The funny part about it is that this all happens because he gets his butt stuck in a toilet seat. Like, that's the only funny part.
And his dog dies.
And the dog is dead.
but it's not specifically Kevin Hart. It's just what they wrote for the character. Like he didn't really bring nothing super funny to this. Like it was just like
I was more excited about the dog.
The crazy thing is Tom Green is the top billed person on this movie.
Well, Tom, yeah, he is, but then again, you got to realize that Tom Green was actually pretty big
at the time.
At that time, he was huge. He was huge.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy to me that you got all these people, especially someone like Snoop Dogg. Even though Snoop Dogg only plays the captain, Snoop Dogg is a huge fucking name.
Well, yeah, I realized too that Snoop Dogg wasn't really in a lot of movies at the time outside of fucking Bones, and Bones sucked.
Yeah, thank you. Finally, somebody else said it.
That, but like we're
Bones was garbage.
Like, and making progress now, but it's also known that black actors usually make less than the white people.
100%.
Yeah.
So much so that like even years later, to a movie like what was that movie? With Viola Davis and what they're maids. I'm trying to think of it. Help me! I love this movie. The Help. Like they're literally saying like white actors had to say no, I'm not doing it unless you pay the other black actors that are also leading. Like we're just now making progress behind the scenes. Like for real.
If I'm correct too, didn't Robert Downey Jr. make like a substantial amount of money more than Chadwick Boseman did for his appearances in the MCU, I believe. Like taking out the fact that he's been in a lot of the films where they shared screen time together, he still made a significant amount more, I believe, than what Chadwick Boseman made.
Well, that's an ongoing issue in Hollywood.
Here's the thing. So that is true. That he's making more money than, but I can't really fault that particular part. However, so I read up on that too. Money wise, movie per money, he's only in 3 movies, and Chad out of the whole roles, Chad made more of it actually than almost.
Chadwick Boseman wasn't in 3 movies.
He was in 3 movies.
No, he said
he was in Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War, Black Panther.
Sorry, 4 movies.
Okay.
Tony had 12 roles. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Take away the fact that Tony's done so many roles, Robert Downey Jr. has done so many roles. But yeah, because I was just curious. That's why I was saying the movies they were in together, specifically money made for those movies.
But he was already in a bunch before that. So like each new contract he got, of course they're going to pay him more money. Yeah. Now, he was in a new contract by the time Chadwick Boseman came in. So of course he's going to be making more than the new guy coming in.
Especially because it also is Iron Man, who's one of the most recognizable superheroes in like the Marvel area. So I was just curious about that.
I'll go. And I want to piggyback on something that Kim said. Shout out to Viola Davis. Like to me, she's the best crier in
oh yes, on cue.
Her cries, those cries, man.
It make your heart hurt, bro.
You ever see Fences?
She pulls it right out you.
Oh my goodness!
Please don't cry, Mom. Please don't cry.
Fences and How to Get Away with Murder. Those two those cry scenes. Oh my goodness! Like, she's the best crier ever. Like literally. All right. So shout out to that. So about Soul Plane. I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. A lot of people think that this is one of Kevin Hart's first role, and it's not. Again, if you want to see his first role, like major role, Paper Soldiers, check that out. I'm not happy that the dog is named Dre and he died. So shout out to Monique, right? I told Cam this on the top 25 black sitcom show that I love big girls, and Monique was always beautiful to me. I said that. And
wait, hold on. Serious question. Monique or Queen Latifah?
Both.
No, you had to pick one.
That sandwich action. You want that sandwich action, boy.
If you had to pick one.
I pick one, I'll pick Monique because she's a freak.
I
know she's a freak.
How do you know that? Never mind.
She says it. She says it.
From where she said, I'll pick Monique anytime.
Yeah, she says she's the FBIA, the freakiest bitch in America.
Oh, I actually have a real good question for you.
Without the parameters Evan Hamataki just said, now that we're down this rabbit hole, if you had to pick a big girl, any big girl, or thicker, whatever, who are you picking?
Oh, I'm picking Monique's daughter from Parkers. What's her name?
Her?
Accountant. Countess.
Countess.
Oh, no. That's a lie. I'm picking Jill Scott.
I knew it. That's all we just like.
I'm picking Jill
DeAndre.
Scott. Jill Scott, listen, Jill Scott from her music, and she's so fucking beautiful. Jill Scott is so beautiful. And then what she did,
she didn't do nothing.
So since we're on the topic of big women that Dre likes, would you with Lizzo?
Yes, but
okay, fair point.
Not because she's big, because I like how she talks.
She seemed freaky as hell.
Yeah,
when she played that flute, she gonna play DeAndre skin flute.
Yeah, she'll do some shit.
I watched this movie this week, and shout out to the clothes we used to wear back in the day. Like those clothes, the 4XTs and the headbands, the baggy jeans and shit. Jerseys and shit.
Oh man.
The Nelly Band-Aid. The Nelly Band-Aid was hot.
Yeah. There's 7 articles of clothes, though none of it match.
Shout out to John Witherspoon.
5'8".
Yeah, oh yeah, Pops.
Yeah, you tall, yeah. John Witherspoon, he's hilarious in everything, though.
That fingering scene.
But
in the potato.
Damn, stinky pinky.
Yeah.
That fingering scene was amazing. He said, normally I don't go this fast, but
that was horrible. He was tearing that potato up.
But he's right. Though. Like the black actors in this movie was fucking phenomenal. Like you said, John.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
John Witherspoon, D.L. Hughley, Method and Snoop. Like you have so many great. Like the cast of this movie was fucking amazing. The soundtrack for this movie. Yeah, right. The soundtrack for the movie, it brings you back to some times.
That was some good fucking soundtrack for 2004.
Yes, the soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah, Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon.
What actually hear about this fucking I mean, I know it's probably over the top, but that plane was super unrealistic. Like, that shit was super.
That shit came out with spinners.
It had a second floor.
No, plenty of planes actually have second floors.
No, not like that. No, the second floor had a second floor. Yeah, the second floor had a fucking second floor VIP section with a fucking hot tub and a fucking stage to shoot music videos.
Strippers, the casino,
yeah.
Have motherfuckers in the subway and shit. Hold on to the
coach.
When she has her phone out, she's like, "Oh, girl, that don't work. That's just a myth." Boom, and the plane drops.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They passed the fucking box of chicken around. Like, yeah, take you either a breast or a wing at a thigh and pass it back.
From Popeye.
No. Then you gotta share a napkin with your neighbor.
Oh my goodness.
That was so ghetto.
2 more things. We had this talk about white chicks and about Terry Crews. We met Terry Crews in this movie as well, and I want to think this is before White Chicks. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before White Chicks.
Terry Crews was in the movie, and he was actually hilarious in the movie. Yeah, I got 4 girls too. Man, he's about to whip his ass. However, with me saying all that, you did not once ever hear me say anything about Kevin Hart. Like, I said, the whole fucking it's a good movie. However, not because of Kevin Hart. His role, like just like Cam said, his role could have went to literally anyone. And it just wasn't. I mean, it's a good movie. It's just the fact.
You know what would have been good in this role? D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray, probably, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
D-Ray Davis would have been a good replacement for Kevin Hart.
Was D-Ray that big back in 2004 too?
He was known.
I don't know if he was that big, but
he was nowhere near that big. Yeah. It would have been more BJ Smooth back then.
First of all, Kevin Hart wasn't that known in back then.
I didn't even know who Kevin Hart was. I saw this.
Yeah,
I was wondering who the fuck this motherfucker was.
Yeah, he wasn't known back then at all.
Which is crazy. The one I was talking about, Scary Movie 3 came out the year before Soul Plane did.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was then either.
Yeah.
Like, who's this ugly motherfucker with that fucked up jaw? It's the same thing. Like, it's all been said. Like Kevin Hart was like, he was the main character in like the first 20 minutes of the movie. Then after that, it was on everybody else. So like, he was, after the first 20 minutes, he's barely even in the movie. It actually became more about the white family than him. Yeah, the whole white family. Yeah, that white family. They had way more airtime than he had at all. Yeah, it was like, but that, no, this is.
Hey, he had more screen time in this than he had in Kevin's Heart by J. Cole.
All right. With that being said, do your rankings.
My rankings, I am going to put Soul Plane 1 because it is my favorite Kevin Hart movie. Then I'm going to go Night School. And then I'm going to go Get Flaccid. And then, of course, Kevin's Heart is 7th.
So I'm going, I'll do it down myself. I'm going Kevin's Heart first. Because of the movie, I'm going Soul Plane second. And because of the movie, I'm going Get Hard. And then Night School is last. All right, Cam's on you.
And since we're putting our picks first, Get Hard is first for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Soul Plane.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Night School. And then it's a music video.
Yes.
It's a music video.
All right, CJ's on you.
All right, Night School number 1, Soul Plane number 2, Get Hard number 3, and the other bullshit number 4.